Yo guys, Vision Gen here, back with more Borderlands 4 content as we get ever so close now to completing the game in itself. In today's video we are diving straight into more of the exploration of Kairos with the Carcadia burn. Now this video will share some explosive action, crazy boss fights, loot areas and tips, and all of the chaotic Vault Hunter vibes that you love from this franchise. I've been grinding through this epic adventure with an incredible loot, and I'll share all of the XP farming tips along the way in this area, so stay tuned and let's get right into it. So first things first, with Borderlands 4 and the world of Kairos, this has rewrote the rules of looting, shooting, and absolute mayhem. Today we are cracking open the new planet in itself, defeating bosses, completing missions, and hunting the deadliest siren this side of Pandora, bringing your co-op carnage. And as we progress towards the Dominion in itself, the capital of Kairos, the finale of the story, we have completed so far the Fade Fields, the rolling hills, and open grassland, serving as the starting area with lush, verdant terrain full of early game encounters and vehicle exploration. Then in the previous exploration video, we headed into the Terminus Range, the frigid mountainous peaks with harsh weather, icy cliffs, and high elevation challenges, emphasizing that verticality and the survival element. Now we are in the Carcadia Burn, the shattered volcanic badlands marked by lava flows and ruined structures and even unstoppable ground, home to the intense boss fights and environmental hazards. And then the finale, of course, the Dominion, the Timekeeper's massive fortress city, a sprawling urban endgame hub with dense architecture, faction conflicts, and impenetrable defenses leading into the final vault, which we're going to get into in the finale episode of completing Borderlands 4. Now, the Carcadia Burn is a massive, major explorable region, one of the three primary open world zones alongside the Fade Fields and the Terminus Range that players can all access early in the main campaign after completing the initial starter missions. It's a vast, scorching desert biome filled with endless dunes and ruined settlements and harsh environmental hazards, making it one of the game's largest but most challenging areas for exploration. This region bears the heaviest damage from the Elpis, the Pandora's moon, crashing into Kairos' barrier, creating debris fields like the Elpis orbital shatterfield and adding lore depth through sort of scattered echo logs that are all around this area and reveal more of the backstory. And now it's ruled by the antagonist Callus, the Ripper Queen. The Carcadia Burn serves as a key story hub with main quest, side missions, and faction conflicts involving leaders with the Willem of the Electi questline, with sub-areas including the Lopside, the Ruined Scumplands, and as well as the Tonage Pill, Grindstone of the Worthy, the Fallen Crown, and more, totaling up to 55 map discovery points with key features and activities such as the Primordial Vault, the Ark of Radix, where you will need to collect the 3 vault fragments from Silos, Lopside, Tonage Pill, and also the Ruined Scumplands to unlock this endgame dungeon, defeat the boss Radix, a massive electricity-covered beast with 3 phases and health bars, for rewards like the Glide Pack upgrades, which will give you things like 50% cost reduction or regen delay reduction, as well as legendary weapons and items such as the Anarchy Adrenaline Pump, and class mods like the Teen Witch for the Vex character, which is of course what I've been playing and what you'll see in this gameplay so far, as well as lots of XP as along the way. Various collectibles as well, with dozens of ecologs for lore, plus safe houses including the Wildhern sort of beard and the low rise, and as well as that it grants SDU upgrades for completing, and other activities as well all the way throughout, including world events and bosses, Ripper drill sites, Order bunkers, Moxie's big encore bosses such as like the Driller Hole, which you'll see throughout this gameplay, and rotating features like Maurice's Black Market and community challenges. It's a fan favorite area with Pandora-like desolate vibes, high loot potential, and ties to ongoing events like the Horus of Kairos. This is a great area in itself. I absolutely have enjoyed every moment for so far throughout this campaign, and especially up to this point in terms of the Carcadia Burn. So far throughout completing this game, I've taken my time. I appreciate there are people out there that completed this game within the first couple of days or week. That is not something I like to do with this game, and also I balance and juggle a load of other games and create content for other games that are on the channel in case you guys weren't aware. But that is the reason why I sort of delayed completing this game, and also just taking my time to enjoy all of the side content and all of the exploration, which is why I want to make a bit more of a sort of a time and spend some time going over the details, because they've spent so much time on the Kairos planet and given us all of this extra information and detail, the backlogs, the lore, which makes it so much more fascinating. And just as a Borderlands diehard fan, this has been a really incredible journey so far, and just sort of wanted to say tip my hat to them and credit where it's due, because this has been an incredible experience so far, with the storyline being so fun to follow along. But in summary, I'd say the boss fights in Borderlands 4 have been nothing short of incredible. I've spent a lot of time just exploring, completing side quests. As a completion style player, this is something that I always end up doing. I've really enjoyed playing as Vex and grinding through boss fights. But let me know down below, guys, on who you guys have been playing as, how you've been finding the game so far, if you guys have any issues on the game, maybe got certain longevity or whatever it may be, or maybe some tips and tricks that go along the way that you guys want to share that can help us newer players, or of course long-term sort of expert players as well, that maybe they weren't aware of any tricks that you guys have up your sleeve. Let us know down below in the comments and I'll get right back to you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video as always and found this useful. I'm trying to create content for both new fans to the franchise to try and build that player base up, as well as content for any more lore-based fans to the game. So stay tuned for sort of future content going forward as we complete the game in the next coming episodes. And make sure you like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. As I said, I massively appreciate the support, and stay tuned for future content. I'm Vision Gen. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.